Water from a cascading waterfall also produces negative ions as the water thunders against the pool below, causing both friction and evaporation, both energy sources. For the same reason, the enormous amount of negative ions in the pure air at the seashore is caused by the constant rise and fall of the tides. In 1966, a hospital in Jerusalem conducted a study of 38 infants suffering from respiratory problems. They cared for half of the infants in a ward without any ion change, and cared for the other half in a ward where a negative ion generator was in use. The researchers reported that neg-ions without any other treatment, that is, no drugs, seemed to cure attacks of asthma and bronchitis more quickly than drugs, antibiotics included, children treated with neg-ions were less prone to rebound attacks, relapses. The scientific report said that the tests demonstrated that atmospheric ions have an effect on infants, especially those suffering from asthmatic bronchitis. Less scientifically, they found that the babies didn't cry as often and as loudly as they did in normal air. The Ion Effect, by Fred Soyka, p. 57, 1991. World-renowned Drive. Albert P. Kruger, microbiologist and experimental pathologist, worked with bacteria of the kind that float in the air and spread diseases, mostly colds, influenza, and other respiratory ills, and found that an astonishingly small quantity of neg-ions could kill them and quickly take them out of the air so they were less likely to infect people. The Ion Effect, by Fred Soyka, p. 57, 1991. How do salt lamps work? Actually, how do salt lamps work? Himalayan salt lamps do not generate negative ions themselves. They are hygroscopic, which means that they attract moisture, humidity, airborne water molecules. It is a natural property of sodium chloride, hygroscopy. Since they do not generate the negative ions, they need a heat source, in this case, heat from an incandescent bulb, to accelerate evaporation, which does produce negative ions. In more humid regions, an unlit salt lamp will eventually cry, even creating puddles of water at its base. It is this evaporation that generates the negative ions, which are beneficial to our health. Besides ions, what else are the benefits of Himalayan salt lamps? Himalayan salt health benefit. These EMFs high in positive ions have been known to reduce our serotonin levels and can cause cancer, fatigue, slattery and a host of problems we face today. Salt lamps, since they have the ability to generate negative ions, neutralize these EMFs. Locate one near your bed, computer, digital TV, and wireless modem for starters to harmonize and neutralize all forms of harmful energy throughout your home. Himalayan salt health benefit. The light creates a soothing ambiance that helps with relaxation, stress, attention deficit, autism, sleep and more. Physicians and other practitioners in the exploding field of complementary medicine use our lamps for color therapy, chromotherapy, a well-documented alternative method of diagnosing and treating various illnesses. They seek to balance a person's energy, wherever it is lacking, physical, spiritual, emotional or mental. Countless Ayurvedic and energy medical professionals have found color therapy to be useful in positively influencing our mood, mental state, and energy level. Himalayan salt health benefits. Salt is excellent for clearing spaces of negative energy and can be used everywhere in the house and work environment to enhance the feng shui. Himalayan salt health benefits. You can use salt to clear crystals, clear your body and clear your home. Because salt crystals vibrate at a frequency closer to the Earth's magnetic frequency known as the Schumann resonance frequency, they can also help bring us back in balance. The more healthy, living, ionizing objects like plants. Our research on how salt lamps work and health benefits. Rosemary Klindick, a QXCI practitioner and biofeedback analyst, who has been working in the holistic health field for 7 years, tested our salt lamps and offered an enthusiastic endorsement in regard to their generation of negative ions. Regarding the salt lamps, I can tell you that my test shows that it has improved the negative ions. They will be recommended to have in the bedrooms. You get both working for you, improved neg ions and a better night's sleep. Sick off bodywork. Countless testimonials. I love your Himalayan salt lamps. I bought one for my 6-year-old daughter Isabella, who suffers from severe allergies. She had inner nose nodules and within 3 days of sleeping with her lamp they have shrunk in size. She has had her lamp for months. She has also had less allergy fevers. I love this product. I also bought one for my mother Donna, age 78, who has had asthma since she was a child. She also suffers from emphysema, so breathing and coughing is normal in her everyday life. Since having the salt lamp in the family room where she spends most of her time, she has drastically stopped coughing so much. She is also down on how much she uses her inhaler a day. Seriously, down from 8 times to 2. That is amazing. Gabriel Molina. So now that you know how salt lamps work and the Himalayan salt